it's the Sweetest Vegan here, and today on the show, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we'll be making Irish soda bread. I've never had it before, but I love bread, so I'm so ready to try it out. Here we go. Start by preheating your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. To a large bowl, adding your all-purpose flour, raw sugar, baking soda, and salt. Give that a quick whisk until it is well combined. Once it's combined, adding your vegan butter or vegan margarine and cut that into your flour using a whisk. It should come to a coarse cornmeal consistency. Next, we're going to make our buttermilk using almond milk and lemon juice. Give it a quick stir, and you can do this with cow's milk as well. And we're waiting for it to curdle like this. It should look pretty weird. Next, make a well in the middle of your flour and adding your applesauce and buttermilk, and give that a turn or two with a wooden spoon before adding in your raisins. Yum. Break that up, stir that in really well, and once the dough has become too difficult to stir by hand, you're going to flour up your hands and knead it about 5 times. Don't over knead this. It's never going to come to a ball, and it's going to be pretty moist. So just go ahead and move it to the pan that you want to use. You can use a traditional round pan or a traditional cast iron pan. And then you want to cut an X across the top of your Irish soda bread using a serrated knife. I don't have a serrated knife because mine were cheap and I had to throw them away, but that's beyond the point. And then you're going to bake for 40 minutes in your preheated oven. So I'm pretty sure if you're watching me on YouTube or on my blog, you're a foodie, you're a food blogger, and you've probably seen Julie and Julia, or you just like to consume that type of food media content. It's so good. I know I like it too. Go to tastespotting.com. This is not a sponsorship, but if you like food, oh my gosh, such good pictures. It's so good. Anyway, back to Julie and Julia. I saw the movie and of course I loved it. I love Julia Child, and even though she wasn't a huge fan of Julie Powell, I do think that the movie and the book did something for mastering the art of French cooking in the contemporary times, and it really brought her brand back to relativeness. But anyway, to the book was so much better than the movie, as all books are. The way she talks about food, Julie Powell has a gift. Like, she's an excellent writer. She just describes food in such a way that you can taste it, you can see it, you can smell it. You are in the kitchen with her as she is like mucking up everything. Is muck up a bad word? Anyway, she's messing up everything, and like, it's so good. The only complaint I have about the book and about the movie, they didn't portray her crying so much in the movie, but in the book, she cries like every day. And it's like, if I cry every time I had a mess up, especially cooking vegan stuff, like, oh my gosh, I would never get a video put up. So she does cry a lot and complain and gripe and like just gets really overworked and overwhelmed a lot. But her next book, she literally went and worked at a butcher shop. So I think maybe she got over the cryingness after she wrote this book, but still, great book. Great book if you want to be a food writer or a food blogger, or if you like Julia Child, or if you like Julie and Julia. The movie, if you like the movie, you'll definitely like the book. Love this book. I can't give it away, so this isn't a giveaway, it's just a review. Once your bread is done, it's going to come out a really rustic brown color, and you should be able to stick a skewer or a knife in the center and have it come out clean. This bread turned out really hearty, and I could think of it as replacing cornbread. It's that hearty, absorbing type of bread that you might eat instead of cornbread, but it's not grainy. See how smooth and luscious it is? I loved it, and I hope you love it too. Bye. To describe it, I want to become a better food writer so bad, so I can write prose like it's a lot of French in this book, so I can't pronounce a lot of the words and I don't want to look stupid.